guys, it's Erin with Fit Bottomed Girls, and today I'm here doing part 4 of our 10-week video series with the Fit Bottomed Girls anti-diet. We're going over some of the fixes in each chapter so you guys can follow along at home. If you don't have a book, go grab one wherever books are sold or on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. There's all kinds of places you can pick it up. And you can follow along at home and make sure you don't miss any of the fun. So today I am talking about Chapter 4, which is take a balanced approach to everything. And if you've been a reader for very long, you have read probably countless times us saying, you know, all good things in moderation. And that's because we believe that you can have too much or too little of a good thing, and you want to find that right balance. So Chapter 4 is all about, you know, finding balance in your workouts, finding balance in your eats, and then it looks at some other parts of your life too, where you might need a little more balance and just a little more zen in your life. So that's Chapter 4, and I'm going to be reading a fix from that. Okay, so the fix that I'm doing from Chapter 4 today is the 4th fix in the 4th chapter, and it's called Practice Saying No. So I'm going to read that to you guys right now. We've been working on the wonderful things you can add to your life to help you achieve balance. Delicious foods, awesome workouts. But sometimes there are things you need to nix. Sometimes you just have to say no. If you're a people pleaser by nature, it can be a real challenge to say no to someone. It's easier to just go along with it rather than ruffle any feathers. But learning to say no can go a long way to achieving balance in your life. Plus, it'll help when you are dealing with any of the saboteurs we'll talk about later. Think back to the last few times you said yes to a commitment when you wanted to say no. Put yourself back in that situation and practice saying no. Whether it's someone asking you about a social obligation you don't want to make, someone tempting you to skip a workout, or someone bringing you another beer you didn't want, stick to your guns. So practice actually saying it out loud. No. No! Walk yourself through a few scenarios where it might be really hard to say no. Picture yourself actually doing it and saying it and feeling empowered for doing so. It may feel weird and unfamiliar at first, but just like any muscle, it gets stronger the more you practice. Then make it a goal to say no the next time you need to. Here are a few scenarios to practice. Want to come out for a few drinks? No thanks, I'm busy tonight. You should come to my son's first birthday party. It's all day long on Saturday. Thanks for the invite, but no, I'm not able to make it. Want to go out to dinner with me? No, thank you. One missed workout won't hurt. Come out for dessert instead. No. You don't have to make excuses, and you don't have to make up lies. And it will get easier, we promise. So I think a lot of us are really, you know, people pleasers by nature. It's kind of the, you know, girl thing to do is like take care of everyone and, you know, please everyone and make sure everyone's happy. But it's really important that you are being true to yourself and true to what you want to do. So, you know, if you find yourself saying yes to things that you really shouldn't and that you really don't want to be doing, like, you know, going out for happy hour instead of, you know, hitting the gym and that Zumba class that you really wanted to take, you just have to practice saying no. And it really does get easier, and it'll feel weird the first times you do it, especially when you're in the habit of doing something. You know, if you go every Friday to happy hour, or if you are always, you know, saying yes to your grandma's pie every Sunday, you know, it'll be kind of hard to start flexing that no muscle, but it really does get easier. And, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to say no to everything all the time. It's just what you want to do, and you have to think about what your goals are and what you personally want to be doing. So practice saying no. It gets easier. We promise. So if you have learned anything new or gotten a fix that you liked, you can feel free to go pick up a copy of our book, The Fit Bottomed Girls Anti-Diet, of course, and follow along each week. We've still got 6 more weeks of these fixes to do. If you've missed any of them, make sure you go back, and you can subscribe to get all the new ones. So subscribe on our YouTube channel and you won't miss a thing. You can also follow us on Twitter at FitBottomedGirl, and you can use the hashtag FBG Anti-Diet to share all of your successes. And if you try any of our fixes, you can let us know how they worked for you. So we hope to see you next week with Chapter 5, and Jen will be taking that over. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye. That we're doing the video series with quick fixes from our book.